Hello and welcome to another episode of Breaking Barriers. We are here at the Forbes Middle East Women's Summit, and we are joined by Jehan AlHdawi, Director of PR and Media Relations at Roshn. Welcome.
Thank you so much. I'm doing great. Thank you. Thank you for this lovely summit. Thank you for this introduction, the lovely introduction your colleagues just told about me on stage. Really, thank you.
We're so glad to have you here. So I want to ask you, women's empowerment and participation in the workforce, specifically in Saudi Arabia, is attracting a lot of attention recently. But your professional journey in Saudi Arabia and the wider region began way back in 2005. So how challenging has it been to build a strong career in media and communication over the years? And what changes have you witnessed in terms of the opportunities available to women today?
Well, there is a major shift. It's a transformation. It's not only a shift. Maybe I would, the best how to describe it rather than saying challenges, it was like an individual effort and an individual journey. You feel that you dream alone and achieve alone. And sometimes you would put these challenges in your head, thinking that your ideas or your dream might not be welcomed by the society or by other people, even your own family. So you start building up on these challenges and fears and worries in your head that sometimes you're lucky enough to break this wall and start your own journey, which is, in my case, this is the case. I started going to, on the spotlight to the media when it was like, I would say it was a taboo, even starting with my family. But again, I always had my father's advice saying that it's not about being rebelliant. It's not about raising your voice. It's not about going against things. It's about planning it right, choosing the right approach and work hard to it. So I really worked hard to it and chose to plan right and lower my voice and put it as a challenge for me and not against anybody else.
Yes.
So I think doing that was the perfect approach, and I went on TV in one of the biggest broadcasting channel in MENA, NBC, and people were happy. People were welcoming. People were supporting, encouraging. Especially when I left the desk behind in Dubai and left and went to the war during Asifat al-Hazm at the borders. That even when I had my family blessings. So it's always about what to do to convince those people you once thought that they will not welcome your ideas, how to do it so convincing by planning right. The shift now, all the challenges got vanished even from my head, because now you have the government, the organizations, the whole nation is supporting you, encouraging you and celebrating your achievements. So there's no limits now, no taboos now. Women are ambassadors. The Saudi women are ambassadors around the world. They are flying planes. They are competing and winning in global competitions. We have Saudi women flew to the edge space. So there is no limits now. It's just a huge shift.
Yeah. I like what you said about how the approach really matters. Like, I think a lot of people have this misconception that women empowerment is supposed to be women fighting against the men or fighting against stereotypes. It's not about fighting. It's about presenting yourself in a way that other people are going to embrace and see the power that is in you and respect you. And I love that you had support from your father as well and from your family. I think that speaks a lot about, how you turned out and how you approach your professional life and even just from a personal perspective, how to approach women empowerment. So I love that. Speaking of which, because as a director of PR and media relations, can you tell us a little bit about what the company Roshn is doing in terms of female empowerment?
Well, this will take maybe 2 hours to speak about. Seriously, not because I'm a member of Roshn. Roshn is one of the places that I once dreamed to have in Saudi Arabia in terms of women empowering.
Yeah.
Women empowerment in Roshn is not just a cliche or a statement. It is the DNA in everything we do. It's a culture of inclusivity and equality. Our voices as Saudi women are heard. We have 32% of the total employees are women. 11% of them are leaders, directors and above. And they are incredible, phenomenal leaders that inspires us every day. There are a lot of initiatives and programs that Roshn is developing to empower women. The closest to my heart is AlHdawi, the return. It helps people or women who stopped their career for some reason, for life reasons. They got married, they have kids, to come back to the workforce, equips them, giving them all the tools to have them again contribute to the workforce. This is a one-of-a-kind program, not only thinking or seeking women in the workforce, but thinking ahead to all those people also and changing their lives completely. So, and this goes on. You know what really excites me and make me the prouder woman on earth and very empowered is the thought of you waking up every morning and you are told that your little contribution is part of achieving the greatest vision of my country. How prouder can I be as a Saudi woman, and how empowered can I be being part of this organization?
I love how you spoke also about like the initiatives that the company takes in terms of women empowerment, because it provides women with a lot of opportunities in today's world, which actually takes me to my next question. Because I want to ask you, like, what changes have you witnessed in terms of the opportunities being presented or available to women today?
Wow, we have no limits now under Vision 2030, led by His Royal Highness Prince Mohammed bin Salman. As maybe I said before, for the longest period, Saudi women were like stereotyped, only and been raised actually only to be a nurse, a doctor, or a teacher. But now, as I said, we are flying planes, we are going to space, we are ministers, we are ambassadors, we are PR, we are presenters, TV presenters, and no taboos, no, people are your nation is behind you, celebrating your achievement. This is like a dream come true. There are no limits now for what Saudi women can achieve and can make. She is incredible. She only needed that push of Vision 2030 to excel the way she is excelling today.
I think that speaks volumes about how much of a difference government support can really make, because I think we've gotten to a point that is amazingly just like very, very, like, we're thriving, and nobody would have dreamed that we would reach where we are now. So it's amazing that we were able to reach that point, and it's very inspiring to see women like you embody that exact thing. So thank you very much for being here with me and having this conversation.
Thank you so much for having me.
Thank you so much.